this is Heather from HeatherBCo. I wanted to go ahead and do a plan with me for next week. This is currently Wednesday, January 27th, I believe. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start for next week. This is everything that I've pulled so far. I have a few other things that I did pull, but this is the majority of what I'm going to be using this week. So I'm going to go ahead, pull my inserts out of my planner, and then we can get started from that point. Okay, so the kit that I'm going to be using this week is a printable from Paper Crown Planner. I've actually had this one. I think I bought this one last year. And while it does have like the stocking, like a couple of Christmas things here and there, I still think that it would be a pretty just winter kit. I love the green. Green is one of my favorite colors. So I still feel like I can use this kit. Like this box, it's kind of Christmas, and this one, you know, it's got the joy right there, and it says Merry and Bright on the pillow. But I do have some other boxes that I can pull in. Of course, this one has the tree. So we'll see what boxes I do pull in. But so this is your full boxes. You also have this page that has some extra full boxes and a bunch of deco. Here you have your glitter headers, check boxes, which I don't use, full checklist. We've got, I did some cutting and pasting on this one to print a bunch of extra boxes, and I am going to do a video on how to do that for those of you that like printable kits like I do. So this is some half boxes, some fancy labels, checklist. Again, we have more boxes. Here's your bottom washi date covers, more boxes, all your checklists, littles, and more half, quarter, and third boxes. So I should have plenty of boxes this week to go ahead and get everything done. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my date covers and date dots down. I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom washi at the bottom, and then I will get back to you. So these are the washi that I pulled to use this week. I don't know that I'll use everything, but I wanted to have everything at arm's length so that if I do decide to use it, it's right there. So let me go ahead and do that. I will be right back in just a couple of seconds. Okay, so I got my date dots down. The date dots that I use this week are from Sadie Stickers. These came in the Advent box from last year, so I used these. I will be planning the first week in February. For the bottom washi, I went ahead and used this, upside down. I went ahead and used this gray and white stripe with the gold foil from Simply Gilded, of course. And I don't know why, but I went ahead and put my first full box down in my sidebar, not realizing that I was doing it and not on camera. So let's go ahead and get started. So one thing I'm gonna do this week is use bougie boxes. I'm not a huge fan of bougie boxes. I think they're so pretty when other people use them, but I have a difficult time using them myself. But I'm gonna give it a try again this week. I have done it before. I don't plan like most people do. Like I have, you know, I divide it into 3 sections. I don't do that. I just kind of put my day down with no like set dividers through the whole planner. So it is a little more difficult for me because I just kind of put everything down. So I almost have to cover the whole thing. I don't know what this is on my paper. I'm gonna have to cover that up. But I don't put everything down in a specific order, so I almost have to cover the whole column in the bougie box, if that makes any sense. We'll see how it goes. So I already put this box down, so I'm going to go ahead and put a bougie box down, and then I guess I'll just go ahead and do another one at the bottom. Not at the bottom, but like underneath that. Let me see. And these are from Rose Colored Days. And I guess I'll go ahead and just like put this right here, because I do always put a Monday through Sunday box at the bottom right here. So I guess I can go ahead and do that. Like I said, I have a hard time with the bougie boxes. I mean, they're called bougie boxes for a reason, because they are completely extra. But I just have a hard time using them. I feel like they make my spread look super busy, even though by the end of the week it's super busy anyway. Which is kind of a shocker, because I feel like during my plan with me's, everything is left open. There's absolutely nothing there, but it does fill up during the week. Okay, so I wanted to put a little box right here so that I can write dinners on there. And then of course I need to put my habit trackers. So this one, I must have cut out the habit trackers when I was cutting and pasting. So I went ahead and pulled a couple from my stash. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down. And I think that I'm going to put a washi strip. Let's see, maybe I can use this one that has like the little scallop. I literally don't know what I'm doing with this spread. I'm just kind of doing it as ideas hit me. So if it looks funky, it's my fault. I don't know who else's fault it would be, but I don't know. I'm just like, I had no plans going into this. It was, I didn't even have time to do a plan with me last week. I just ran completely out of time. I was busy with the shop. I had other things going on. I had to take my car to a shop that was an hour away, so I missed that whole day. So I just didn't get it done last week. And this week, like, my husband is on a business trip right now. So I was like, oh, I have a little bit of time. Let me go ahead and get my plan with me done so I don't run out of time again. And here we are. So it's like 9 or 9:30 on Wednesday night, and I'm filming a plan with me. So I do have this extra space right here. I do know that this kit, I did print some of the deco, which I normally do not do, but for this one I did. So some of it is kind of Christmassy. Like, I like this one. Like, maybe we can just do like the flowers. Put that right there. Here's this one, like just like the little floral, and then maybe the lantern with the coffee in the middle. There we go. That's cute. Okay, so my sidebar is done. So let's go ahead and get started on my weekly plans. My plans pretty much are the same as they usually are this week. I want to go ahead and start off putting the littles at the top so that I can mark my weather every day. Let's see, so, which actually, this has been kind of coming in handy because I ended up cutting cable this week. Well, I say cable. I ended up cutting DirecTV this week. We were paying crazy amount of money every month, and we weren't hardly watching a whole lot of TV other than stuff that we were streaming. So my friend down the road cut hers, and she was telling me about it. So I'm like, you know what? I need to do that. So I went ahead and cut mine. And we don't have any of our local channels to grab, you know, to like watch the local news anymore, which the news is so depressing. I don't know that I want to watch any of it, but I can still watch it online if I need to. So anyway, the weather has been coming in handy this week because I have no local news. So I've been able to keep track of the weather with what I have written down, you know, how cold it's supposed to be or whatever. So I have my littles down. Of course, on Monday and Sunday, I want to go ahead and mark down that it is garbage day on Monday, like I always do. And then on Sunday night, I want to mark to put the garbage out. And let me grab, I feel like you can watch the first few minutes of my videos every week and it's the same, like you'll just see different colored nails and different kits, but it's basically the same thing. All right, so there is my trash situation for the week. Let me get you back in frame with everything. Okay, so on Monday, what do I have going on Monday? It's my typical Monday. I do want to put a checklist down. Oh, I want to do bougie boxes. See, I've already forgotten. Okay, I'm getting kind of hot. It's kind of hot under these lights. Okay, so I guess I'm going to run bougie boxes all the way down. I don't know how I'm doing this. And I tore that one. That was user error. It's not the product. It was me trying to tear and talk at the same time. Apparently, I'm not very talented at what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's see if I can, there we go. Okay. So let me put my bougie box down. And I guess I'll just go ahead and put it down for the rest of the day. I guess this is why, another reason why I don't like using them is because, and I just tore another one. Okay, I'm going to cut that off. Okay, let me cut this little part off because apparently I need to not tear bougie boxes and talk at the same time because that's the second one I've done. All right, so like I was saying, that's another reason I don't like doing these is because I'm not 100% sure like how I want to do them. So it's just, it kind of gives me a headache trying to figure it out. But I mean, this will work. Okay, so I want to put a full box checklist down so that I can write down everything that I need to get done this week. It is Etsy payday. I want to mark that down. And I'm going to do that with this third box right here. And did I pull out, see, I pulled payday. Yes. I pulled these. These are printables from Sincerely Do Designs. To where I can put Etsy and then put payday script from my shop. I haven't sold, like I haven't put these in the shop to sell. If any of you would like me to put these in the shop, just let me know. I just kind of made them for myself because I kept telling myself that I'm buying things that I can make myself. And even though I love supporting all the shops, I've got to curb my spending. So made those for myself. Okay, so Etsy payday is done for the week. I will be working on Monday. So I pulled out some work scripts and I pulled these out from Planning World. And do I want to just put them, I don't think I want to put them just on the box. I mean on the, you know, on the bougie box. So maybe I can put these on a box like this, like a half box. It won't be the same color half box throughout the whole week. It will be different colors. But, oh, that's kind of delicate. Let's see. So, I want to put this right here. And then I'll put work, like, at the bottom, maybe. Let's see. I was having trouble getting these off last week. I think I cut too deep. Nah, I don't like that. I'm going to pull a different work script out. Okay, I have these from Simply Gilded, so I'm going to go ahead and use these. These are a little more dainty, and they will kind of just go across the bottom. Perfect. All right, so that's going to be my work situation for the week. And then on Monday, I will be going to the post office. So maybe we can use maybe a third box to put that on. And then I'll just kind of alternate colors throughout the week to mark these down. And so we'll do this. And then, of course, I do have a post office script if I can find it. Okay, post office. And I would like to cut that and make it 2 lines. Okay, so post office. So I think that is pretty much it for Monday. It's my typical Monday. Let's move on to Tuesday. So I want my full box to be at the top. So instead of putting the bougie box down, I don't want to waste it if I don't need it. I am going to put my full box and the header. I'm using these as the headers this week. These are perforated from Simply Gilded. So I'll go ahead and use that at the top. Let's figure out what full box I want to use. I've got to find them. Okay, so let's go ahead and use one of these. I like the wood grain. And I probably will put overlays on these as well, but I will do that at the end. That seems to be working the best for me. I kind of go back and decorate, so to speak, at the end. So we'll put that down, and then we can put another one. And I might have a little bit of room still left at the bottom, but I had the one that I tore a little bit, so I can cut, and I'm just eyeballing it. And then I'll just go ahead and put that down here. There we go. Okay, so it's bougied for the rest of the day. All right, so on Tuesday, I think the only thing that I have like planned out that I'm going to be working on Tuesday. So let's go ahead and let's see where we at. Let's do this one. And like I said, I'm just going to be alternating these boxes to kind of spread out the colors. And then I have my desk from Planning World that we'll put on there, and my script from Simply Gilded. Okay, perfect. And I don't really know what else I'm doing on Tuesday. I'm sure something will come up, but as of right now, I don't have anything else. So let's go ahead and get to Wednesday. Wednesday, what's Wednesday? Work and post office. And I want to go ahead and do a full box, but I think I'm going to put my work up at the top. And I get it's going to be a lot of green up there, so maybe I do need to go back with this silver, not silver, gray. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and do my work. That is very crooked, but that's all right. I'm just going to leave it like super crooked, but okay. Got my desk. I've been working a lot. Y'all have been keeping me busy with the shop. I totally appreciate. So that's been fun. Okay, and put work right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and start my bougie box. I'm going to put one Let's see. So let me put one down, and then I think that I'm gonna put the post office because I will be going to the post office. I'll use this dark green right here. There we go. And I have the little mailbox from Planning World. And I need my post office scripts. And again, I am going to cut this like that. Post office. There we go. Perfect. All right. So I think I'm going to put my full box down next. So let me go ahead, and I do leave a little bit of space in between my boxes. I'm not sure if you can see the, oh, kind of out of screen, but I do leave a little bit of space in there. And so that box has a lot of green, so I would actually like to do some of the brown and maybe the white. So maybe this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna, of course, put my bougie box underneath it. So that can be, go right here all the way to the bottom. And then I'm gonna use that extra one that I had torn, cut a little bit. I don't know if this is totally messing you guys up on how to use bougie boxes, but I guess it works good for me because I don't plan with like the sections. I just have my day as one column. Okay, so Wednesday is done. Let's go ahead and start on Thursday. And I'm going to start from the bottom because I want my full box to be at the bottom. And I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it down. I feel like I'm rushing through everything. There we go. Get my header. The perforated washi is like genius. It's so nice to have that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the bougie. I tore that one again. So we'll have to cut off a little bit on this side. I don't know if it's because I'm tearing it like at a weird angle, because sometimes when you film, you kind of have to film at a bit of a weird angle so that your head is not in the shot the whole time. So I'm thinking that might be what the problem is. Okay, so got the bougie box down. I need to get another one on top of that. And this one is kind of torn a little bit. So I am going to put it to where the tear is at the top because I'll probably put something up there. Actually, I will put something up there because I have a bill due that morning. And so I'll go ahead and just put that right here and cover that where it is torn. And we will go ahead, let's do the post office down here and then work. So let's do the brown third box. And I know I have some because I printed a whole bunch of extras. Okay, we'll do the brown box right here. Oh no, I'm not going to the post office on this day. Oh, I gotta take this one up. Am I gonna be able to do that? Oh, it's tearing the bougie box up. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. We'll just put that off to the side if I didn't destroy it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put that I will be working that day. So maybe the green, this dark green. that I am working. Okay. That. And my work script. Okay, for Friday, I'm going to go ahead and start my bougie box off at the top. And then I think I'm going to do my full box well, that one's kind of in the middle. So maybe I should do my full box up here. Let's see. I need to leave room for like payday because it is payday that week. Or that day, I guess. And what full box are we going to use? So I have these, and I'm definitely not using this one. Maybe we can use, maybe this one. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay, put that down. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my bougie all the way down to the bottom of the column. Okay, and then I just need one more to go down there. And I will have to cut off a little bit, so let's see. Let's see if that worked. Pretty close. I do have a little space, but good enough. Okay, flatten those out. All right, so Friday I will be working and going to the post office. It is payday that day. Let me see. I know I have a sheet of, yes, this is what I wanted. So let me do a fancy label up here so that I can mark payday. Is it payday? No, it's not payday. But I'm going to go ahead and leave that up there for something because I don't want my bill due to be right next to it. My bill due, however, is going to go under my full box. And again, this is one that I just pulled from my stash. It doesn't match exactly, but it's good enough. All right, so I need to put my work situation. So I'm going to do this one to bring in some more of the brown. I'm going to put this. I only have one more of these desks, which is really nice. I love using sheets up. It makes me feel good that I am using products that I bought and making it worth the money that I spent. There we go, work, and I will be going to the post office on that day. So let's take this light green and do the last post office run of the week. And then that will be it for that, for Friday. Okay. Post office. All right. So that is it for Friday and for the beginning of the week. So let's go ahead and flip to the weekend. I'm just now realizing I did not foil a weekend banner. So I will have to figure that situation out. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and bougie down both of these days so that I can just kind of cover it up. Let me move this out of the way for a second. Okay. Because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. All right, so I was saying earlier that I ended up canceling DirecTV. So we have, of course, we have Disney Plus, Netflix, you know, Amazon Prime, which were ones that, so we were paying for like DirecTV plus those. So I ended up canceling DirecTV completely and started doing Sling. So I was just kind of going through the different things that they had on Sling, you know, just kind of browsing. And I realized that they had 90 Day Fiancé, which I've never seen. I've heard people talking about it. Actually, I think my mom watches it. I think one of my daughters has watched a couple of the seasons. I know Andrea from SPC loves it. Anyway, so I've been hearing, you know, people talk about it, and I see sometimes the couples or some of the I say stars, but you know, some of the people on TMZ, and I don't know who they're talking about. So I decided to go ahead and watch it. It's been 5 days. It's been maybe a week. I'm on like season 6. Yeah, I've been completely binging it. So, but I'm enjoying it. So that's good, right? All right. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this at the top just to give it a little more something, something. There we go. I mean, why not use your washi and all your decorative stuff to make your spreads pretty? That's how I feel about it. So I have it. I want to use it. And I'm going to use the same gray stripe. I actually think I have like a gray stripe that has like gold stripes in it. But this one just kind of caught my eye when I was going through my washi. So this is what I chose. Do this. Okay, and then I will put a weekend banner on that once I print one out, or I think I have some printed. I just need to foil one in gold to go ahead and do that. But I do want to go ahead and put my full boxes. I think I'm going to start at the bottom here. And let me see, where are they? Okay, so I think I'm going to do this one at the bottom right here. Let me put my header. I'm kind of hot all of a sudden. It's actually cool outside, but like it's the temperature, I mean, it's cool, but like the wind makes it feel much colder. So the temperature in the house isn't like super cold. And I think I'm just hot, like, ugh. All right, so let me go ahead and do this so I can figure out where I'm going to put my full box, because I want to leave room for my banner. One of these days, I'm going to do a weekend banner, like the washi weekend banner. One of these days, I'll get it done. Okay, and I'll just use this plaid box right here. I want to see if maybe I have a quote box that I can use over that. Okay, so all of that is done. I'm just trying to move out some stuff that I don't need anymore. Let's see, I don't need that. All right, so let's go ahead and get my washi on the sides. And I do want to put this right here so that I can mark down important dates that I need to remember next week. And here is the bottom washi page. So the short one is going to go like, whoops, sorry, this, and I am going to cut. I like to leave a little edge for white space. I guess I'm not gonna bougie that, since I've already put that down and there is no way that that's coming up, I'll be lucky if I can get this little piece up right here. Here we go. I know I'm cutting into the other side. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with this. Okay, there we go. Not great, not perfect, but it'll work. All right, so let me make sure you're in frame because, there we go. All right, so this one will go on this side. And I think I'm gonna do it like this to give some of the color at the bottom. And so it will look like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's go back and see. I didn't write any of my stuff down. I can write that in later. Okay, so let me go ahead. I just kind of want to decorate a little bit, I guess. So let me get some of my things out of the way. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have all of these. Let's put this down here for dinners. Cute. Let's maybe put one of these on top right here. And then I will put February over that because I like having the month that I am in, so that when I go back to it, let's see. I did have these that I was gonna put, but I think I'm not gonna do that. I'll write in dinners. I don't need headers, but what about overlays? Do I want overlays or do I just want to leave it like this? Actually, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for right now. I may go ahead and add, like if I can find some with quotes on it, I may add that in. But I think that this is good for now. So let me go ahead and do a quick wiggle for you with all the gold foil, bougied up. And here we go on this, even though it's not 100% complete. Of course, you know, as things come up, this week I didn't have anything really in my planner, and it has turned out to be a really busy week. I have to go back to pick up my car tomorrow. My husband's out of town. I have to go pick some things up for him. So it's just been kind of crazy this week. But yeah, so this is my spread for next week for the week of February 1st. I appreciate you watching my video. I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.